What's happening?
We're live. What's up, fuckers?
What's going on, everybody?
Got a few people already tapping in like usual. Got Mr.
Yes,
Marco,
sir.
Mr. Shady.
See, we got Pocket Candy Randy up in here. Rody 7420.
Drew Dude. Standing on, he says. We about to find out. So what's up with it, man? How you feeling?
Oh man, I'm all right. I'm gonna try and kick it with you tonight for the whole time. We'll see what happens. Still a little stiff to sit in one position for too long,
Right.
but we getting there, you know.
Yeah, I see you're
Slowly but surely.
I see you're in Stone Studio. So
Yes, sir. I made it out here. That's been the difference. But
there you go. There you go.
like I said, we'll see how long I can hang out. You smoking on tonight, fool?
I'm still on this green crack, man.
Is that right?
Yeah, my son and his lady gave it to me when they pulled up one day.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I'm on this shit right now. Candy Gas.
Candy
It's
Gas.
Candy Gas, and it's definitely both of them.
That's right. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's a good thing. Mearsalt,
nice.
You're smoking on something. What you smoking on?
See, Watch City Knives up in here. What's up, brother?
Oh yeah, Mr. Sean.
Got Nick Y. What's up, Nick? Marco B. Shady up in this business.
Oh
Fresh
shit.
1117. My man Joey V. What up?
Green
He said,
Crack Wattage Classic. It's been years.
yes, sir. Joey Crack said he's smoking on that illusion.
All right.
I don't even know what that is, but I want to see.
Young Joseph got the motherfucking Mac of all Macs, Mr. Tommy Mac, my guy.
Tommy Mac, what up, bro?
And then, of course, my Mexican brother, Roman.
Roman. See, B Shady smoking on that fucking motor breath. That's good shit right there, that motor breath.
Hey, Shady, are you coming to Atlanta, bro? Let me know if you're coming to Atlanta, bro. What about you, Joseph? You pulling up? Hoorah, devil dog. Critter.
Nice. Joey V rocking that motherfucking PM frag tonight. All right, that's what's up.
PM frag. Let me find out. Let me find out.
Nice.
So you lost sound. That must be on your end. I don't think that's across the whole venue.
I don't think so. No, I think he's smoking that shit and it took his ears from him.
Could be.
Like Cat Williams said, this shit here, they call it death.
Watch City says he's smoking stuff called frozen blueberries.
Nice.
It's indica, so that's the right one.
Yeah, I like it. I like a good indica. I'm a big fan of a good indica.
Drew Dude says, I haven't had any substances in years. My brother passed me an edible, and I popped it this morning. Microdose. You. There you go.
A microdose of flour and shrooms.
Yeah.
He lit.
Fresh says he's got the Zan in pocket. Has returned to the pocket.
Okay.
You're taking a break from it, I take it. Damn, Shady, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Work life, I hear you, brother. But you gotta have a little bit of time for yourself. So,
sir. You gotta be able to wind down.
You can make
Gotta be able to wind down.
Yeah, man. Can't be all work, no play.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, right?
Yeah. Critter says he's back on the diesel. I think he's been pretty solid. Now Shady says that that motor is 15 is indica 34.8. God damn, my boy.
Jesus Christ. 34.8. I can remember when you could only get that high if you infused your flour with like a fucking sauce or some diamonds or something. Now motherfuckers are getting that right out of the fucking dirt. That's crazy. Yeah. Joey V said, bro, my bad. Haha, I pretty much did. Yeah, he smoked himself death. That's what's up.
Here we go. Yeah, man. Last night I did a little I was invited over to another channel. Big shout out to Big Doug and Mr. Backpack B Brent.
All right.
Over there on Broke Ass EDC. I had a good time, you know. I wasn't sure how it was going to work out, you know, because I really didn't have a relationship with either of them.
Right.
But it was cool, bro. We had a good time.
Well, you're one of them guys that, you know, you can talk to anybody. So it usually works out when you're one of them type of people.
Yeah. As long as they're not no fuck boys, I can get along with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, the Zan always boots some other blade out my pocket. It is what it is, babe. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, there you go. You love what you love, right?
Straight flour, no extras.
Yeah, facts.
That's right. Okay, that's right. Meersalt was there. Okay, glad to hear it. You know what? One thing I noticed is Meersalt's a little bit different when he gets away from us. He's a little bit nicer.
Is that right?
He's a son of a bitch when he comes over here. I love it.
Yeah, he likes getting his licks in. That's for sure.
Yeah. He's a little bit more cordial.
That's funny.
Was One Moon Collective puffing on some wedding cake? Oh, I haven't had that shit in years, bro.
I actually just had some wedding cake not too long ago. I got it from the Dispo. I like wedding cake. It's a good one.
Has been years, man. Now, something that actually, you know what? I don't even know. There was some stoner crowd is more fun. Yeah, there you go. You're right. You goddamn right. Yeah, Marco was there too. Marco was the mechanic over there. I tell you, if our mechanic doesn't get his shit together, bro, he did a no call, no show, and I'm gonna have to check up on our mechanic. I don't know what's going on with him.
Mm-mm.
Hope he's okay. Uh-oh. First lady of the re-up.
Oh shit, Miss Brown Sugar, what's happening?
First lady of the re-up. What you flicking on?
Blitz diamonds if we dabbing though. All right.
What you flicking on?
Me today, I actually brought two things out today. I brought my new Synapse XL out today.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You just got that.
Yes, sir. Via trade with my man Donnie Farmer. If y'all motherfuckers don't know about Big Donnie, you better ask somebody. He's the proud proprietor of DNK Knives. And during this live stream, he got you for 15% off with that fucker 15. Allegedly.
Speaking of that, big shout out to Donnie. Also, they started carrying Devo.
Yes, I saw that. Yes,
they are making big
moves. That's right.
And I like to say I was a helping hand in that, and I made two fine gentlemen link up, and the rest is history.
Whoop, whoop, there you go.
The rest is history.
There you go. That's how you do it, man.
Nicky says he's got the compadre. You know, the compadre for me, man, I loved it. I loved it. I'm gonna say I loved it. I loved it. I liked it. But then
you had it in pocket a lot for a minute there.
Then I got to a point where I just didn't carry it at all. And then I bought that Timascus clip, and once I had that clip, it never got carried after that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Just I don't know. It lost its allure for me. Instead, I ended up going back to fucking 2015 and went with a bug out. And
the only motherfucker I ever met fell in love with a bug out in 2025. So fucking weird.
Oh, I can't explain it, man. You know what? As a matter of fact, I shot a video earlier today, and I'm going to upload it at some point later. Something I'm starting to realize when it comes to me and my collecting is I have started to embrace simpleness. Like, yeah, you know, all the fucking, you know, bearing, you know, multi-row bearings, fucking 8 deployments, you know, that's great, whatever. Okay, fucking fidgety locking mechanism. I hear all that, but simplistic, classic designs are really starting to fucking they're hitting with me. You know, they really are, and I can't
ain't nothing wrong with simple. Shit, I like simple.
You know, like washer, like, you know, I say simple, but even like McNeese, you know, they just the no lock being able to accomplish no over travel stop, no lock bar insert, and not have an issue. Like that just feels, I don't know. I just enjoy that.
Oh yeah. And let's keep it real. That's a simple ass knife. You know what I'm saying? On the face of it. It gets more complicated as you dive into it, of course, but really at the end of the day, it's just the simplest thing. You know what I'm saying? 2 slabs, one of them got a cut in it. You know what I mean? And a fucking blade.
Have you heard of the Kingdom Armory Mini Rogue production? Well, no, goddamn it, but we want to find the fuck out.
Let's see.
Because I got this shit pretty figured out now. I figured out a way where I can share my screen without having to give it up type shit. So once I share it, or not necessarily that, but I can go ahead and okay. So what the fuck was the name of this thing again? The Kingdom Armory Mini Rogue production. Kingdom. Can you guys see my screen yet?
Yeah, we see. I see. All I see is a Google thing. Yeah.
Kingdom Armory. What else is the rest of it? I can't see that screen.
Mini Rogue production.
Mini Rogue production. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go right here. Oh, wait a minute, goddamn. Hold on, let me go back. That ain't the one. This is the one right here. Production situation. 485 fucking stinkies. Right out the gate, I'm not feeling that fucking that Maker's Mark.
Yeah. Nah, not at that price point, no.
Right out the fucking gate. Let's see what this is right here. Okay, bam. So, XHP steel, so great steel. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Definitely. There's got to be USA made at this price. Has to be.
You would think, yeah.
What's the king?
Interesting blade shape. I don't hate it.
Yeah. Let's get some more details on this bitch. Let's. How do I get out of this? Okay, here we go. Yeah, made in the U. Oh, Pivot Hardware is made. I'm assuming the rest of the knife. Yeah. Chad Nichols. Okay, got it.
Okay.
That's the guy who does some of that Nichols Damascus and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. He also does. He has a few. That might be Nick Nicholas, right? Nicholas or whatever does the guppy and all of that, or is that Chad Nichols?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I ain't gonna shit you. All right, is excited to relaunch the production Mini Rogue and EDC size shrunken down version of the previously released Bench Series Rogue frame locks. Okay, so this is the production version, I guess, of a classic, essentially, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Construction on these folders is something unique to the production game. Everybody makes blah blah blah. These bad boys built as bolster locks. Okay, a milled pocket is recessed into the frame, bifurcating the pivot screw. Peel ply texture. Let's see if we find a little video explaining all that shit. Sometimes these motherfuckers will do it here on Knife Center. But who said they were getting that, or who asked about that? Somebody asked about that.
Nick Y.
Nick Y. Okay, Nicky. I wonder if that's Nicky. Huh? I don't know.
Nicky tonight. Fuck it.
Yeah. I guess. Are you getting that there, Mr. Nick? Why? Fucking tell me why, Nick. Tell me why. Is that the same? Oh, what's up, Sheer?
What up?
I didn't think Nichols did the stovepipe, but I'm not very familiar. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, someone else just said it. That's the designer of the Spyderco. We about to find the fuck out. I'm going to go back over here, and we're going to go Spyderco stovepipe. That is, this will probably be the quickest way. No, wait a minute. It's inspired by David Rodbaum's Bill the Butcher design. Okay, well, who the fuck made it? Who the fuck made it? Okay, it probably says it right here. These motherfuckers love to talk shit. Okay, boom, boom, boom.
It's definitely the ugliest Spyderco flame lock.
Yeah, I don't know. It ain't telling me. Yeah, it says it's inspired by the David Rodbaum or whatever the fuck. That I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, that I don't know, man. That I do not know. That's the first time looking at that other model that we first looked at, whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, I wasn't familiar with it either. The Kingdom Arms.
That's what it was. Okay, fucking Dreadnought and the Guppy look dope. All right. He was just talking about that. Rick Stein said, "What's up?" Okay, so Nick got one. Yeah, I'm behind people.
Oh, okay.
Over here fucking around. Yeah, and the stovepipe is not Chad. No halos. All right. It's the guy that put the knife of the gangs in New York. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's Mars looked the same, the antlers or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily hate the fucking antlers on that thing. I just felt that based on the picture, the location, and the size of it. I mean, look, it's almost as fucking big as the as your.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like it.
I don't either. Never did. I never did like a big old shit like that on my blade. That shit is ugly.
Mm-hmm.
And especially not at that price point.
Yeah. Yeah. So fucking that's what it do. Let's see what else is anything you got on your mind, bro?
Man, I'm just trying to find a spot to put my ass. To be honest with you, I'm sitting here fidgeting like a cat on a hot tin roof, as the old timers used to say.
Yeah. How many weeks now? You what? 2 weeks? 1 week?
2 weeks and a couple of days.
2 weeks and a couple of days.
Yeah, it'll be 3 weeks on Thursday coming up.
I hear you, brother. Well, you're doing great, man. Fucking.
So far, so good.
What time you got off before you got to head back?
3 months.
Oh, okay, bro. Thank God. I'm sitting here thinking, fucking.
No, I'm back next week. Yeah, yeah. You know how my company rolls. I wouldn't be surprised. Now you made it through the operation. Okay, good. We'll see you tomorrow. Wait, what's up?
You know, I got some. Oh, we got Ginger up in this bitch.
Big Ginger, what's up, brother?
Big Ginger tapping the fuck in. You know, speaking of someone brought the stovepipe up, I like that design. I really never felt like I had to have it, you know. But I've seen old boy, what the fuck's his name? My homie. Goddamn, I call him fuck, man. Blade Chops. My boy David.
Oh, okay.
Tweak. Yeah, fucking he does a nice, like, not a chop, but he does a softening of that model. He cuts off some of the blade, the spine, and softens up some of the edges, and it looks great, bro. I like the way that one came out.
Yeah, it sounds like it would look pretty cool, but yeah, I don't like that big. I think it's their ugliest knife.
PCR,
which is saying something about a Spyderco. Yeah, they got a bunch of ugly shit.
Yeah. PCR says he's heading over to D&K Knives to save a little money. Well, goddamn it,
there you go.
Right ahead and do it.
Hey, don't forget that fucking 15, baby. Get that paper.
We got Mr. Johnny motherfucking Dubs up in the chat too. Dub Life.
All right, hey Joey Vassal, thanks for stopping through, brother. Enjoy movie night with your lady. And to his lady, I'm sorry you got to put up with his ass for a whole movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We got the Plugger Knot tapping in.
There we go, Mr. Plugger Knot. What up,
Mr. Plugger Knot? Mr. Plugger Knot. All right, let's see. Let me get fucking focused. There's a bunch of shit I'm not passing up. Okay. Been thinking about picking up a titanium. Bro, you know what, Ginger? Fucking last week was the motherfucking moment. I don't know if they're still in stock, but last week when you put that code in, we got that bitch to like in the low 3 type of shit. And then maybe like 350 or no way. I don't know. Whatever. It was a great fucking deal. It was a good discount on them. I don't know if anyone's bought them out, but my homie, as a matter of fact, Croman has been rocking that titanium bulldog heavy rotation. He says it's fantastic.
You had your bulldog in heavy rotation for a hot minute there too.
Yeah, but the titanium, bro, you already know.
Yeah, you know the titanium hits different, especially for you. I know.
Different, bro. That shit hits. Okay, wait a minute. Sheer, you got one. Great call on that. I didn't. I don't know, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I should have, could have, would have, but I'm working on something. I told you, fuckers, I'm nowhere near ready yet to jump back in the game. I've been active on the secondary. I got that bug out for fucking. I gave up a Penguin QSP Penguin Plus. I just got this fucking beast, which is a Kunwu Pulsar XL. I got that via a swap out for a goddamn OT Microtech Mini Hera. So I've been trying to, get my fix by doing the swap. Yeah. There's a lot of shit out there, man. There's a lot of people who are open to the swaps because they know people ain't buying as much,
Yeah. Yeah, people ain't got dough because they spend it all on knives.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, that shit'll hit soon. All those motherfuckers getting those tax returns. They'll start tricking.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They will start tricking. You watch. Let's see. Be Shady. You'll get all the TRMs, and next will be Rosie's and Lamia's. What's up, Dang? Fucking TRM as a company is a company that I got to experience initially. Believe it or not, bro, I wasn't crazy on them. I really wasn't. And until I went back, revisited that Shadow. Then I handled a couple of their knives. Also got the Holy Nerd and had the bug out for a while here as well. And I really do love what they're doing, man. I love TRM's knives. But I didn't love them at first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You had a few of them go like hit your hands and then right back out. There was a few of them you would just kind of catch and release on.
Dave Ginger says he gave the Rosie XL another shot, and he's loving it, bro.
He's loving it. Nice. That's a good looking knife, that Rosie XL.
I think I see you going after one day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I see you having a chase for one day.
Probably at some point, maybe. We'll see. I ain't there yet. That's a third of my collection right there. In one knife, I ain't doing it. Not yet, at least.
Next will be the Rosies and Lamias.
Nah, there's a couple in between. I really want a Les George. There's actually a couple of Les Georges I like and shit, but I love that fucking morph pattern. That shit is beautiful.
Yeah, for me today, I kept it OG today. Today I was rocking my S90V rendition of the PM2. Deep carry clip. This is how I was rocking today, man. Going back to the simplistic shit, man. And I think that's why itself is such a good, it's simplistic. It's simple looking. And it just appeals to the masses.
Yeah.
Has Les Georges on their site quite a bit. Yeah, I tell you, the Lord.
Yeah, I've seen a few on there.
If you really want to get a Les George, bro, you reach out to fucking Tommy Mac very quietly. No you just shoot him a little DM. He'll get you in the right direction.
He's the plug.
Allegedly. That's what they say.
Good to know.
Yeah, it is a hard to beat Spidey, but the more I think about it, like that's not my favorite Spidey. There's so many to choose from, but
how about it?
Of course,
what is your favorite Spidey?
I think for USA, it goes to the Native 5.
Right.
And then followed by close 1B would be the Mannix. So 1A, 1B, and then on the Taiwan side of things, I think I definitely go to my Sage 5 with the compression lock.
Right.
God damn, there's so many good ones, man. So many.
That's a fact. They got a lot of good shit. I would have to say my favorite US is the Mannix, and followed by the Shaman. Shaman would be number 2. But I just love that Mannix. I love that little fucking thing.
Just got back to cut Mannix with OG from some IG fashion.
There you go. IG fashion, dude. There you go. Hey, listen, it don't matter where you get them as long as you get them, I guess.
That's it, baby. Let me find out. I just think, hold up a minute. That just made me think of something. I'm gonna have to holler at you, Mearsalt. I'm gonna have to holler at you.
That's funny.
I can't wait for that native 5. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely a must. You know? Is there anything you want from the the new reveal that they gave us a few weeks back?
Me? No, not really, yo. Not so much. No. No, I feel like the only one I need for the US is a Yo Jumbo. And I don't know. I'm not really tripping on it.
What about the Kapara? That
I like the Kapara. It's a good name.
Fresh over here says that's what type for Taiwan. He's going with the smock and the Kapara.
I definitely want a smock.
Two great models, which I had, bro. I had over 30 something fucking Spideys, hot and heavy at one point. Nowhere near that number no more. But I think I may start. I've mentioned to you privately. I don't think I've ever mentioned this publicly, but I got a homie that has twice has sold his entire collection.
Yeah.
And just started a new one. He's done it twice. And he says that, it gives him life. That's what keeps him in the game, longevity. He gets burned out if not. And I admire that. At the same time, it fucking terrifies me. But
yeah, I was about to say I could never do that shit. I lose all my knives. No,
that's fucking cool. I mean, I think last time he held on, he always holds on to his Rosie. His Rosie to him is very special. So that one ain't going nowhere. But for the most part, bro, everything else he just he gets shit and then he's quickly fucking moves on the road from it. But hey, that's nothing wrong with that. If it ain't for
no doubt.
Fucking get it on.
There's people that can do that. I'm not one of them, bro. I buy a knife. I like the knife. The knife is part of the family now. I ain't getting rid of it. I ain't doing it.
Shear says he carries his Para 3 Shaman the most for EDC, but my native 5 Salt on Heist. I tell you, man, if you're in that size bracket, the Sage 5 just outdoes the Para 3 for me personally. For me. Drew says Bodacious is going to be the next one for him. Hated it when he saw it, though.
Yeah, hey, a lot of people did. I was wide open to it.
I was the same way, but it's kind of grown on me. I've seen some of these aftermarket scales on it too, and of course, it just makes it look a little better than that fucking cheap, fucking liners and stuff. It looks better, and then you're like, okay, maybe I don't mind not having a choke up spot, and it grows on me, bro. Like you said,
yeah. Like I said, to me, I was open to it right from the gate. I remember you were like, "Nah, fuck that. It's just a fucking Shaman without a choil," and I was like, "Yeah, I get it."
Oh,
it's also a little thinner throughout too.
Fucking Dang Ross is talking about the Spy Nano. Yeah, I saw those, man. They were gone like that on White Mountain. I got an alert, but I was fucked around and slow with it. I don't know if I can do. I wanted to, but I ain't gonna be able to do it no time soon.
That same swap like you did with the Spy Mito?
But I would like to go ahead and do the same thing I did with the Spy Mito. I'd love to do that on the Spy Nano also. That would be pretty goddamn cool, I think.
It would.
Pick up that Salt Manix.
It would be.
I will pick up that Salt Manix too. Love the Salt G10. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too.
Yeah, you mentioned a few times how much you like that Salt G10.
Yeah. That was the best part of that Magna Cut knife for me. I say not the best part. The steel was good too, but I made a trade that I fucking don't necessarily know if I regret it. But I traded that fucking Magna Cut PM2. I took the scales off and traded it with some G10, the scales from the goddamn from the other PM2. I traded that shit and I got cash and I got that Wii Roxy 1 that I had been wanting forever.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah.
I had massive problems with the fucking Roxy 1. Had to get shit sent. It wasn't the dude's fault.
Right.
Smock choil with bite. What are you talking about? So what were you talking about? The smock choil with bite. Does your uncle like to gamble? I mean, bro, the funny thing is, I mean, he's a younger guy too, bro. You know, he's younger than me. He's in his 30s. Maybe, yeah, like early 30s, I think. At the most, like 34 or some shit like that. Uh-oh. Ginger says he'll hit you up after the live, D Stone.
Copy that.
Drunken and maybe the Canis for good solid recommendations there. Fucking dang. I owned both of them, bro. I had a fucking massive Spider-Man collection, but the Drunken and the Python, believe it or not, those were my two grails early in the game. I got them. I had the mod the Python, and the Drunken never, ever found the fucking pocket. I can't explain it.
You had the Canis for a little minute, and it never really found the pocket either.
The Canis was actually, that was a good one. I just, the Peel Ply G10 scales kind of turned me off, but I could get through that. It just didn't find the fucking pocket. Mine I had got on Amazon, and it had a little bit of fucking blade play, or not blade play, like a lock rock. And I reached out to Amazon, bro, and I had to go through a whole ordeal where I had to send the knife back, cancel the order, and reorder it again. I was like, fuck it. Just I'll keep it. Fuck it. I'll keep it.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Never mind. Too much, bro. Too much.
That's a whole lot.
Fixing in a stock 30S version. Still have my Crewwear Manix 2 with all the fixings in a stock S30V version.
There you go. Yeah, I only got the stock S30V. I love it though.
We were talking. I'm trying to think if that was one you were on, or if you got off earlier. Were you on the one we talked about modding? No, I don't think you were on there, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, we were talking about. People were talking in the chat like doing the mod comp and shit.
Right.
And then we decided that we were going to go with all Spyderco. Spyderco is going to be the brand, and it's going to be an open decision. Like you pick the model you want to fucking mod.
Nice.
I'm in for some of that. I think not now, but soon.
That sounds cool.
Plugger says aftermarket scales can completely remake a knife.
That's a fact.
Yesterday. Awesome. Congratulations, Plugger. Yeah, bro. That's the quickest way, and most of the time the cheapest way to getting some new dope in the collection, bro. Just
flip some scales and shit.
Yeah, man. Throw a new outfit. How about y'all show a little goddamn love and mash that fucking like button? That'd be nice.
Yeah, let's see what we got happening here. We got 15 likes, 16 likes. I'm watching them go bleep, bleep, bleep. So we got up to 16. I don't know how many people are up in here.
God damn, bro. 36 people and we got 16 likes. That's less than half. Come on.
Uncalled for.
No,
well, maybe only half of these motherfuckers like us.
There you go. That's always a possibility.
Hey, listen. What people think about me is none of my goddamn business.
Yeah. Now, fucking a few weeks ago too, I had mentioned about doing like channel memberships and Discords.
I remember that. Yeah.
I got a Discord I did with Rolo on that Discord thing. It's called EDC Streets. I'm going to do that also on the IG and start adding some people. I think I'm going to finally do it, bro.
All right.
The Discord just got on. I don't even know anything about the Discord. I never really fuck with the Discord, but I'm gonna do one on IG.
Fucking all sheer disliked for begging. Copy that. Hey, stand on business. Fuck it. It is what it is.
That's it. Wear
That's how you feel.
Good on you. Wear it.
Yeah.
So many good peeps out here tonight. That's right, bro. Oh, that's the Nicky I'm looking for.
There you go.
There he goes. There was another guy named Nick in here and said Nick Y, and I thought maybe you reinvented yourself.
Nick Travellini, that's the man, the myth, the legend. You heard?
Mr. Hot Take.
Mr. Hot Take.
Mr. Hot Take. PCR, smash that button. I expect that, sir. Thank you very much. One of the realest in the game right there, ladies and gentlemen. Who had, like I mentioned, his collection is reaching legendary status. quickly.
Nice.
Mr. Webb, good to see you, brother. On and Sabenza to AR Customs for bearing mods. Yeah, I love it.
That's going to be something nice.
Every time you guys do a bearing mod, I get a tingling sensation in my balls. Every time, I can tell. Motherfuckers are throwing those bearings in there.
Yes, sir.
You got any washer knife that you'd like to put some bearings on, OG?
You know what? For the most part, the washer knives I have, I like the experience of the washer on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part, the ones I have that are on washers, I feel like the washers are appropriate. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you know me, I fuck with my shit hard body till I get it super smooth. So I don't really need to switch shit out after about a few weeks. Thank you.
Mir Salt says we're gonna have some reggaeton music in the Discord.
There you go.
A little bit of Spanish music.
A little bit of reggaeton. Why gotta be a reggaeton? Why can't it be bachata or something like that?
It ain't gonna be no bachata, but I don't do the bachata. All Spanish music has the same beat.
Yeah. Well, I remember when all reggaeton had the same beat. It was that.
Yeah. Ooh, good flip, Ginge. Check out what he said, OG. How about a bearing knife that you put washers on?
Yeah, it's called the tri-way system, Hinderer.
But he's asking you, what knife would you like flip it? Instead of saying which knife you want to put bearings on, which bearing knife would you want to put washers?
Which knife I have now that's super smooth and flickety and all of that, would I like to slow down? Nah, I don't think I can think of one.
Oh, goddamn, Nikki. You are such a fine gentleman. Nikki brings up a good point. So get the Discord popping. Gonna be nuts. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. Definitely agree. I will. As a matter of fact, I'll fucking. You know what? Let me try to see if I can do that right now. If you fuck with me on IG, just reach out to me on IG because that's the best way for me to fuck around and get in contact with you. So I can go ahead and do. I don't even know how we do Discord. I invite you, type of shit. So that's what I probably need to do is have you message me so I can invite you. I gotta add OG. I mean, this is fresh off the press type shit.
All right.
So I don't even
see. Fresh 1117 is talking that shit I talk. He said, I might be the minority, but he loves his washer knives. And he wouldn't change any of them. To be honest, if he wanted something on bearings, he'd just grab a different knife.
Yeah, but there's no fun in that. Yeah, sometimes there's knives that you get that you love it for what it is. I mean, I don't think I could. I can't think of one that I'd go from bearing action to washer. I mean, I took long enough, maybe, but I definitely have a few washer knives that I felt would be better off with bearings.
Really, I only have I mean, other than my Spideys, which I wouldn't do that to them, but no need to. They were all so smooth. But
he's asking you about the Lehigh. I got to be you. You're the only one in that part of the country.
Yeah, I think I might do that, Dr. Fred. I'm pretty sure. I mean, if I'm up to walking around by then, I should be.
Mir Salt says, just put crazy. I guess maybe Skyke on washers, maybe Skiff on washers. No, he just put crazy Skyke on washers. Bearings were dangerous.
Oh, okay. Bearings were too choppy.
You know what? I never considered that, Jay Slick. He put Skiff washers in the Mac 2 and it changed the game. Huh. I'll tell you what, bro. If you got the size of the washers you used and you could either put them in the chat or like to fucking visit that. That's a good call. That's a knife that I could say I wouldn't mind going from bearings to washer on. The Mac 2.
Yeah, it's got that beefy big shoulder profile to do it.
I think that would be yeah, Freddie. He told you I don't know if he's okay, you answered that. Never mind. I'm behind. Oh, Nick's going to Lehigh too, bro.
Oh, nice. Nick Travellini?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna come out. Yeah. I'll be the big motherfucker with the cane probably by then.
One of y'all can just push my man around in the wheelchair, bro. Or get him.
Nah, we ain't doing that shit.
Get that motor shit, bro. Whip around that place. There you go. Like that, bro.
Do I got a Nene too, though? Because I don't know how. I know how to whip.
The Neon washers is good, but the Nature Grip Gen 4 is the best. Yeah, I agree with you. I had a Gen 2, but the Gen 2 I had bearing mod, so I don't know if you count that.
I just love that nature grip. That shit is gorgeous.
Now, Fred says, how do you see a special knife mod I did? Want to show you bad. Bro, hit me on fucking, send it to me on goddamn on IG, and I can pull it up in here if you want me to. I can pull up the tab and look at the shit. I want to, okay, wait a minute. I want to look at this knife that fucking Mearsalt is talking about. I never heard of this one. The Skyke Rogue Shark Reblade. Okay, so how the fuck? I gotta go back over here. And I gotta do this shit again. Okay. The Skyke Rogue. How do you spell it?
S-K-I-K-E Rogue.
S-K-I-K-E Rogue.
R-O-G-U-E. Shark.
Shark. Okay. Is this it right here? This is it. I want to be able to look at the motherfucker. Let's check out this right here. This might be Fred maybe on IG. Yeah, Dr. EDC. Is that you, Freddie?
Look at that motherfucker.
That's a motherfucking beast, boy.
That's a fucking Tonto for your ass right there.
That is a motherfucking beast. So what? I wonder if this guy added the hole or something back. Oh, from its thumb studotometer. Yeah, so it had tits, and he put a hole on there.
Nice. That's a big old beastie ass blade, though.
That is a fucking. Is that yours, Dr. Fred? Because it says Dr. EDC. How much do those run? And how do you pronounce that shit? Someone give it to me fucking phonetically. Is it Skyke?
Yeah, Skyke.
Skyke.
Yeah. I'm thinking Skyke. That's what it looks like.
Oh, look who shows up to fucking work. Look who shows up to fucking work, the mechanic. Oh wait, Chris is giving me the size for the Mac 2. You're such a sweetheart. Let me take a picture of that motherfucker. All right, so that's that. Rody says Jovan said they were great. I don't know. I guess it's an expensive thing to do with making the right washer for McNeese. Okay. Yeah, man. You know, like I feel like the last year specifically, there's been such a focus on slicey hose, you know, slicey blade geometry. I want a boss bitch this year. I want a boss bitch.
What kind of boss bitch?
That's the thing. I don't know. Like you start seeing all these other brands and shit, and you're just like, man, I could easily get lost trying to jump on something like that.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a whole fact.
You got a regrind on your TR3 Integrity. What'd you do?
Oh, nice.
You went hollow? I gotta see that fresh. I love it.
Sounds sick.
Yeah, according to Mearsalt, that's what you're talking about, the Mac 2 with the washers, yeah. It says I can't message you on Instagram until you follow me back. Okay, let me check some shit out real quick. Let's get this right. Nicky boy. God damn, let's see. Oh, there goes Freddie. Let's see if we got fucking. How do I search you, Nikki? I don't know if you feel comfortable giving your IG on here. If not, I'd like to fucking I'll find you here momentarily. Skype's yeah. What about you?
I'm about to tap out. Yeah, I'm all right. I just I want to get back in the crib before I get too uncomfortable, before I stiffen up too much. You know what I mean?
God damn, brother. Okay, well, we appreciate you pulling up, man. I hope you feel better.
Sir. Thank you, everybody, for coming out, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good one. And I'll see you in the comments. I'll talk shit on the replay.
Be good, bro.
All right, man.
All right, people. So OG took off. Poor fella, man. I know he's hurting, man. I know he's hurting. So you're going to put a little hat on at the show. You going to Texas too, Freddie? That's one I don't know if I'll ever go to any of the West Coast Blade shows. Just that's simply because fucking Atlanta is the Super Bowl, bro. It's the biggest one. I got it all. It's fucking 4 hours away. But I wouldn't mind, blessing the West Coast, mingling with the peasants. You know how I do. Skiff dick washers, 2 sets. Get the washers, polish them up, and use Slick 'em All. I've heard that Slick 'em All for the washer knives is supposed to be fucking fantastic, but I've never tried it, man. Never tried it. Mike J says he tried thick washers once and it was, way too tight. You know what's crazy? I got some oversized washers in this bug out, and it does kind of change the action. Damn sure I can't get it to straight drop like any of my single other Benchmates I've got, but I wonder if that's kind of the case on anything you do with those thick washers. Jay Slick has the details for Skiff. All right, bet. You know what, Plugger? I handled, as a matter of fact, the very first one I got to handle, for the channel was courtesy of fucking Rolo. I think it was like the Beowulf, the smaller version of the Beowulf. I kind of liked it, maybe not that knife, but I like that whole vibe, But I would definitely want a model from their Germany factory, because they do also do some Chinese shit. I would want the German factory. I want it to be constructed there for sure. And Freddie says he DM'd me on motherfucking on here. So let's do this. Let's go to my home shit. What's going on here? Okay, boom. Now, how do I get to my messages? Messages right here. Let's see what we got. Your messages, Freddie. Okay. Did this mod above something obscene. J-Cape learned how to use a water jet and put the blade hole. Added the studs for a LEK. Okay. So you did this all yourself, Fred? Did you do all these mods yourself? Or am I reading that wrong? That's a good looking one, though. I dig it. I'm not, that's funny you mentioned this. They were talking about this brand last night on the broke ass EDC. And it's never really hit with me. I really never, it's just one of the models that, either it's for you or it's not. And it just wasn't for me. But that looks good. That looks good. Let's see what Plugger says. Midgard Messer was what you need. We already saw that one. Anyone got the size of the washers for the Lamy? I'm sure Alex will tell you. You could always just ask Alex. All right, Nikki, your Instagram's the same. I swear to God, I was following you, bro, already, but we're about to find out. Okay, I got a couple of you motherfuckers on here. Let's see. Fucking Nikki. Does yours have a number on it? Oh, wait a minute. I got you. Now you should be able to fuck with me now. I got you. I followed you back. Did you see Skiff now has a bearing bounty program? Apparently they'll give you a $5 credit for adding to the bearing. That's pretty fucking cool, man. What's up, baby? What's up? That's pretty goddamn cool, Add to that fucking ever-growing database. They got sizes to a lot of shit on there, man. Just Nate, what's up, my boy? Just Nate, my guy. You'd be more interested in going to Texas Blade than ATL. Explain that logic, Mr. Shear. Is it just because it's a little bit smaller locale and you can move around a little bit more? Or is it close? Obviously, it's closer to you where you live at. But I'm curious to think why you'd rather go to Texas. Although, in all fairness, I have heard that Texas has been getting better every year. Like that's what I heard. Like that's the second best show to go to. The second best, goddamn. And Big Ginger says the washer size for the Lamia is on SPK's website. So if you need that info, pocket slice. Oh, okay, there you go. You're already ahead of me, goddamn it. Yeah, I got that skiff measuring tool too, bro. That shit is a must. Cheap little tool to have. And the pivot too that they sell. That pivot tool, that's also a must. Bless, man, you just missed OG, bro. He started locking up. He had to dip out, but he's always here with us in spirit. And I'll drink to the OG myself. LaCroix. Michael says he put thick skiffs in the Wee Snacks Vision. You know, a lot of people talked about it. Maybe I even kind of felt that way at first. They always say that the Vision, what's the budget version? A lot of people say the budget version is better than the Vision R. I love the Vision R, man. I did. It didn't stick around forever, but it stuck around for quite a long time. But I did love it, you know. I really did. Here goes Bless Knives IG information. Freddie says he picked up an amazing custom yesterday. Worked with the maker to blacken the blade. It is so cool. Go, goddamn, bro. You are doing your motherfucking thing, sir. Texas is more personable. Atlanta is huge. I tell you, if I really wanted to get that aspect of it, and I feel what you're saying, ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you really want to get personable, I think you go to, it's not going to be doing it this year, but Makers, from what I've heard, like that's the one where you fucking rub elbows with the motherfuckers, chop it up. That's the one to go to, allegedly. Yeah, Sheer says Texas seems to be more chill. You know what, Sheer? For some reason, I thought you lived in like West Coast. I don't know why. I thought you were like Oregon or something like that. Like all them snow pictures and shit I've been seeing you having online on IG. Yeah, man. I've been to Texas. I went to Texas, I think I know I went once, maybe twice. I went for a UFC event. But outside of that, one of my biggest attribute to Texas is their love and forgiveness for convicted felons. You know, they allow convicted felons to pack heat. You know, they can stay strapped. So I got a special place in my heart for Texas because of that. Blade West is the best to go to. That's the only place to find the plug or not, baby. Old plugger. Vision FG. Yeah, that was the budget one, the FG. I couldn't remember it. But that was I don't know. Yeah, the tits on it for sure just made the experience better. And then they did dial the action in a little bit. I wish they would have taken that same energy though and gone back and revisited the Vision, or rather the R. But I think the way they probably look at it is everyone's buying the fucking FG. It's cheaper, so they're going to sell more units. I think that's probably why they don't bring back the R. You know, they just ride the FG on out. And that's smart. I get it. The clip too. You're right. I forgot about the clip. They did that too. The clip, when I first got it on the R, I mean, I was like, what the fuck is this? You know, but once you figure out how to put it in the pocket, it wasn't, you know, actually, I'm lying. That shit sucked. That shit was trash. Show is kind of boring to me, though, and I dislike SLC. Salt Lake City. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Fucking Salt Lake City, bro. I mean, I heard it's beautiful, but whole different vibe out there. Drank beers with the guys for 5 hours the night before the show and the night after. So Freddie was laying it down. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Has the pit for trading. You know what's crazy, bro? Both fucking years. Now, we went to the pit last year, but I'm going to turn up this year, bro. Last year, you know, I was with, you know, a couple of people. I was with the dude. Shout out to Duty's Daggers. I was with the dude. couple of other people. We didn't link up with Bless or pretty much anyone else, because we didn't really know how that whole thing was going down. But now that I know how it goes down, where it's at, I'll damn sure be ready to turn up this year at the pit. Best Coast, Beast Coast living over here, baby boy. The Nitro V on my Vision FG is sorry. What you mean? Just not heat treated right, not holding an edge? Behind the edge. God damn. Well, look at this. What's up, my guy? Mr. Nick. Long time, brother. Long time. Yeah, Ginger, you should, bro. You should damn sure pull up, man. Matter of fact, if you don't show up, we're going to have a problem. How about that? How about that? Yes, sir. I sure do. Number 3499. Number 3499. But the Rosie for me is a weird knife. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of, for the most part, the consensus is just how great it is. And it's a great knife, but I get the same, accomplish the same like I do with my Native 5. I shit you not. And right now, I think when it comes time to getting in that bracket as far as price point, the Protean to me, I think is a better knife than the Rosie. Did a video on it, standing on business. That's how I feel. The Protean is better than the Rosie. El Navajero, what's up, my dude? Oh, fucking Mirso coming in, my guy. The Rosie's a great knife to trade. Great trade bait, right? My man says he's doing well. I'm in here a lot on Sundays, just usually don't check. Oh, okay, that's what's up. I have an XL Rosie in from a friend. It's surprising how much I like it. Just don't like the price. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you, man. 100%. Nick Wise says, I dig it. I have a plain Stonewash Speedhole version. A couple of the homies, as a matter of fact, scored Rosies last week. Shout out to them. 2 guys I know scored Rosies. And in both of them, it was their first time. So you know how that is. You guys remember that shit when you score that fucking grail, then immediately you start thinking, what's my next grail? It never stops. But at least for that moment in time, you feel good, goddammit. Uh-oh. I want to hear this one, puppy. I have I kicked Budget Dope, cold turkey. The withdrawals were pretty bad, but I managed to pull through it. Well, I started to have a little bit of a relapse, nothing crazy. Please don't get it misconstrued. But I had a dear knife friend of mine, Knife Bro. He had bought me that Porcupine from Bastide, and it's a great fucking knife, man. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I can. And then CJRB sent me some shit to do a video on. I'm appreciating it a little bit again. I had kind of got really anti-Budget Dope for a while, but I'm starting to appreciate it. So if you got one to share, put me on. Let me hear about it. Plug on that says, yes, I did handle a neutralizer. I heard I handled one last year at the show. All the knives in their tier have a lot to live up to now for me getting after that. Well, I hear you, buddy. I hear you. You're like an uncaged animal. I remember getting to that point too, It's funny. Like I can relate, like to people who may have gone all Chinese, or that was their buying, and then once they get into the premium small batch USA and even like German and South African, once you start experiencing those, you're like, oh my God, this is a whole new fucking world, a whole new tier. Yeah, you know what, Fresh? That Dixon, that's got my name on it. A little bit bigger than I like to handle. Let's look at that motherfucker. How about that? Let's go over here. Let's close this guy's shit out. Let me do this again. Let's look up that McNeese, man. Definitely. Let's go to their website and see if we got it on here. The motherfucking Dixon. All right, let's do it like this. Here we go. Okay. Oh, this is the old shit. This is his custom shit. Yeah. I want the production version. Well, let's look at the custom. So this one was $7.95. So they're giving us a production version to this. Let me see. I think what size is this one? Yeah, this custom model is smaller than the production model they're coming with. The production model, I want to say, he said it was like 8.3 inches. Let's see. McNeese Dixon production model. I know he had it on his IG. Oh, here we go. What is this? No, wait. I know what we can do. Let me go to YouTube and let me see if I think he did it on his IG page. I mean, on his YouTube channel or some shit. All right. McNeese Dixon. There we go. Oh, it's still gonna show me that old shit. I don't know if you guys. The production model very similar to this custom model, just different size, and unfortunately, I can't can't pull it up right this second. But definitely one. I don't know if he's dropping it before the show. He may. I think if he does, it wouldn't be till Atlanta, for sure. Because as a matter of fact, I heard someone asked him about that, and he said that he'd have a production for the show, but the blade wasn't even heat treated yet. Rosie's a grail, but it's also like the default laid out. You know what, bro? That's true. I agree with that sentiment. You know, it's almost like a rite of passage. I feel like when you get to that level of buying, it's like, oh, have you bought a Rosie? You got to get a Rosie. And I think that's kind of why I have my stance on it. You know, I poke fun at it. I say the Native 5 is the Rosie killer. And it's just because I think all of that, like you say, just kind of makes me in a weird. I'm kind of a hater, bro. I ain't gonna shit you. I get kind of like a hater vibe about it almost. And I'll admit that. I ain't scared to admit that shit. The Eclipse has impressed me. Slices surprisingly well, and I got a tie. Yeah, the Eclipse was the only Hinderer I've ever bought. Spent a fuck ton of money modding it too. Dixon too big for you, no, bro. 8.3. But like Jonathan was saying, he said if you watch this, he did like a little live and shit. He said even though the specs say 8.3, it handles smaller. It doesn't handle like an 8-inch knife or bigger than 8-inch knife. He said it handled the way the contouring nature. Don't forget the scales on the Dixon are contoured, so they're not flat like the Mac. So when you have that, that's going to also kind of, you know what the fuck I'm saying. Yeah, I figured like Ginger, OG, all them big mitted motherfuckers, they will definitely have their eyes on the Dixon. South African dope. Yeah, speaking of South African dope, Ginger ended up just getting his burger. He posted that shit on IG. Looked good. Budget banger called Tactics. Knife is called the Frontier. Speaking of budget, keeping on that note, we'll check that out also. But I did get a budget knife in that I think is pretty cool, man. Shared this last night, so if you saw it last night, you're about to see it again. If you didn't see it last night, you'll see it for the first time. This was sent to me from, this is from Orion Knives. This is a pivot lock, some sort of a pivot lock. And typically, I don't like that pivot lock shit. You know, I feel they're too thick. This one is called the Orion Knives Aries. This is a budget knife. I can guarantee you that. Don't know the price on it, but I'm sure it's under $100. Don't know what they're calling this locking mechanism, but it's a pivot-based locking mechanism. You got your fuller for deployment, 14C28N, and then, of course, the pivot. You mash the pivot. What I really dig about this one is just its thickness. It's nowhere near as thick as the Riot ones, as that, what's that one with the silly ass name? Truffles. It ain't the Truffles. It is not as thick as that fucking Vosteed, that horrendous thick-wise Vosteed ankle, whatever, ankle biter or whatever the fuck it's called. This one is pretty cool, man. I dig the blade shape. G10 scales, I don't like the G10, but this is pretty cool, man. I don't know the price on it, but definitely budget dope for sure. And then let's see what El Navajero says. It's called Tactics. It's called the Frontier. So let's see what the fuck this is about now. So I got to go back over here to this shit. Go here. Tactics. Tactics. Frontier knife. Let's see if this is the one. Is it Frontier Blades or wait a second? No, it ain't Frontier. That's the name of the shit, Frontier. What did you say? Budget banger. Company is called Tactics Knife and it's called the Frontier. Okay. So Tactics Knife Frontier. Tac Force. I don't know, El Navajero, if that's the one you're trying to talk about, this shit, but that's called Frontier Blades. Is that what you're talking about? I can't fucking find it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not like super deep in the budget dope again, but I am starting to like appreciate it a little bit more. I'll do a video on it. Let's see if this is the one you're talking about. Check the price on it. $13.97. I don't think this is the one you're talking about. I definitely don't think that's the one you're talking about, bro. All right, let's see. I think the shape of the opening hole will be less round on the production version. Yeah, like more of like what more? I think like more of a pill shape almost on the Dixon. Got a video in the email newsletter. I may have. I'm pretty sure I'm fucking locked in with McNeese on that. I haven't been really following my my newsletters. Unless it comes from Vanguard, I don't really look. Haven't been looking for one as of late. Whole story on Instagram a few days back. It's a low-tier grail. Like if there was a knife collector game, you'd spawn with a Rosie is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it shows no personality. Yeah, I mean, I get it, bro. I get it. I no disagreement from me. No disagreement from me. Tagamori, my guy. Big shout out to motherfucking Johnny T. Tagamori. Mirasol says he had to tweak the Rosie D10. XL was way better. Yeah, you know, the people talk about like the Rosie having this fantastic D10. It's great D10, but they're not consistent. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I've handled quite a few Rosies, and there's it's not as consistent as you would expect. To me, that's the way I felt. They were all good, but I mean, it really varied. Mirsel says, real budget banger wears knockoff era. Oh, this motherfucker's cooking, boy. Yeah, see, I hadn't heard too much about the Aries. I'd signed up for the shit, and it came up. But it's cool, man. It really is. I got to give it its props. Ain't fuck with it too much. I've been slacking, y'all. Really been fucking slacking. I bought a Civivi Placoid for $50 before the Hinderer, and it's a budget banger. Long blade, tall, grind, slicey. Civivi Placoid? Shit, I don't even think I even heard of that goddamn thing. Oh, yeah, baby, the Mini Roach. Yes, sir. You know what? You're going to make me flex, ain't you? You're going to make me flex. This, of course, is the legendary, most expensive Mini Roach known to man. Light ain't doing it justice, but those are custom carbon fiber twill scales, milled pocket clip, same backspacer, that carbon fiber twill, Matt Degnan design. It blows my mind that fucking Kaiser has not brought this back in a premium format. That's fucking crazy to me. I mean, unreal. Such an injustice that they wouldn't give that knife the premium treatment it deserves. Where's that result? Oh, man. I don't know. Listen, Jack Wolf gets a bunch of shit. I have bought, let me think. As far as their locking folders, I'm not into slip joints, so I really avoided the slip joints, but I've handled them. They were very fucking nice. But that being said, I handled a Hedgehog, QSP Hedgehog, that was not, close. There was a difference. I'm not going to shit you. But their locking folders, I bought total of 4. I bought the same model. No bullshit. I bought 5. I bought the Gunslinger 3 times. I bought it to try to use for trade bait because I knew that they were like selling out. And then I bought the After Hours twice. Needless to say, none of them are still here with me. But some people love those things, man. I think, speaking for the guy, for Ben, I like Ben. He's never done anything to me. He stands on business. He backs his company. I can only speak of positive things for him. The Protean, what's it say here? The Protean D10. Yeah, bro. That Protean is, I was talking about it earlier tonight, I believe, too. But the Protean fucking is the real Rosie killer right now. Give a fuck what you say. That's just what it is. I'm with you. Try the link. Where's the link? Did you send me a link on my IG or something? I don't see the link in here. Their new locking folder looks nice, but there's too many better options for the price point. Which one is that one? Jack Wolf's new shit. What's the name of the model? And not only that, like every time somebody drops, like Lefty, I gotta jump on his ass. Every time they drop Jack Wolf drops a new locking model, he's like, "Oh, this is the best one yet." Well, goddamn, motherfucker! Everyone they drop is the best one. But I get it. He's just supporting his homeboy, so I can respect that. I'm suffering from Jack Wolf exhaustion. If I see his stupid time pushing a rehash. Yeah, man. I think, but you can apply that rehash shit to quite a few companies out there who are just riding heavy on a model or several models. But yeah, I get what you're saying, man. Just like putting on a new dress on the bitch, and just you want something different. You want something new. So I can understand that. And then the pricing, he's always gotten shit for the pricing. But he does make some good quality knives, man. I have a few jackknip slips. I've got one, and the only reason I got it was because I got a fantastic. I did a review on one of them from shout out to D&K. I did a review for one of them, and he was like, "Oh man," he gave me a price that I couldn't say no to. Put it to you that way. So you can do the math on that. It was, yeah, damn near free. But I got that in the collection. Just Nate says, "Yeah, man. I don't know if are you into slip joints, Nate? Kind of, sort of, not so much. I mean, I wish I could be into slip joints. I guess I wouldn't mind, but they don't do it for me, man. You know, they don't. I don't like. For instance, I don't carry that Jack Wolf. I got the Jack Wolf. Goddamn, what is it? Came out last year. The mini some shit. Jack Wolf Cyborg Mini. There you go. That's what I got. Brand fucking new. If anyone wants to reach out to me, we'll work out a deal. But I never carry it. Never owned a Jack Wolf. Dang, Ross says he's never owned one. That's why Mike says that's probably why he'll never own a JW too much. Yeah, there is. It just depends on what you want to for the price point. But if you compared price point wise, well, yeah, there's probably quite a bit out there at the 350 mark that people would consider better. But I tell you, they're where they really shine at is their finishing. The finishing on those Jack Wolves is fucking great. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Great finishing. It's Jack Wolf the knife meme page. That makes. Oh, you motherfuckers are a trip, boy. Damn, Sheer. Left has Ben Belkin's cock all the way down his throat. Yikes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Another banger. Yeah, man. That's another reason why, bro. I don't be fucking with the videos too much. Because number one, I really can't come up with no fucking no catch bait title and shit. And I'm not playing that game where I'm telling you every fucking knife is a banger. But sometimes it may feel like that if you're hitting on a little streak where you got 5 that came in and they're all hot. But goddamn, you can't tell me every fucking video is just positive. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, that's the same that I applied that same buying strategy when it came to my Narrows. You know, I refused to pay anything close to that obnoxious retail price, and I didn't. You know, I got it for a hell of a deal, and it still was expensive, $350. But that knife at $350 is a whole different experience than at $550. And now I think they're over $600 because of the increase in their pricing. Diamondback is the locking version of the Venom. Okay, Diamondback is the locking version of no. There ain't no Diamondback yet. Not that I know of, unless that's the new one you guys are talking about. Is that the new one? Diamondback? Yes, and that's correct. Listen to Fresh. Yeah, y'all should be, y'all should really be fucking using that code. I can't imagine it. We don't discuss this before, people. Ain't nobody else helping y'all save money like that. Donnie is a motherfucking blessing. And he's getting some shit, bro. He's getting these new companies, he's not collabing, but he's starting to carry everybody, man. And his IG game is stepping up too. Really happy for him. I carried that. Yeah, that nip slip though. That's probably, I enjoyed that one better than the Jack Wolf that I handled for sure. No question. Do wish it was a little bit bigger. I hope they bring it. They would bring. I think they might be. I'm not too up to speed on that, but I think a bigger model of that nip slip would be fucking outstanding. I would want one. I'd buy one for sure. For sure. Surge has nice slips, which they came. Yeah, I've been seeing some of his recent posts. Seems to be a lot of slip joints. He's doing diving down that rabbit hole. I tell you, I don't know if you guys follow Sharif, the OG. He did a few weeks back. He posted some, I guess they call it a reel or I don't know, a couple of minute video where he went in depth explaining the different style of slip joints. And how they're made, like the spring setup. I'm not very, very well versed on the build of one, but there's several different ways to make a slip joint. And he goes over and he used one of the examples was a Surge knife, and he explained why Surge does that's the reason for the feeling you get when you handle one of Surge's slip joints is because he makes makes it a certain way, like a double spring or some shit. I don't know. But I highly suggest you try to check that out if you're interested. He tapped out, Johnny. He fucking he stopped. You know, he was on the stream for about 30 or 45 minutes, something like that. And he was starting to lock up, wanted to go lay back down. He should be in the chat. I think he said he was going to get in the chat. Yeah, Sheer said it right there. You go. Oh shit, bro! Watch out now. There might be a fucking in-depth breakdown video on the bug out. You never know. You never know, baby. Feel Good Jack is the only one I'd use, not for cutting, but for crushing. God damn. Damn, Nate. That's funny. We know you fucking around, Cher. We know what's up. It's all love, man. But you know, some people will agree with you, bro. You know, but you know that's what you do for your homies. You fucking ride for them. PCR says he saved $30 on his Para 3 in crew wear. And the good news, oh wait, there goes the mechanic tagging the OG Sharif Manganis' info on IG. Well, people, I'm going to wrap it up early tonight. Got a big week ahead of me this week. Next 2 weeks are actually pretty big, but got to get on top of some shit, get some billing, some invoices out, man. Get some goddamn money. That's what I need. So many things to do. But yeah, if you're interested in the Discord information, I guess I gotta do invites. Reach out to me on Instagram. I got an email in all my videos, descriptions, and I'll give you the invite. And then I'm going to do one on Instagram because Instagram's a little bit more easier for me to navigate than the Discord shit. I think it's probably a little bit more widespread as far as people being in it. So that'll be popping here very, very soon. So on that note, love you, mean it. Stay dangerous. Until the